And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the UCLA Bruins offense will have the opening possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll do it himself. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to start. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So Ohio State's offense will go to work for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Ohio State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Here Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man downfield. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He'll take it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. UCLA will go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Ramsey. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Culliver. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Finds his big tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Ramsey. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. To the air on first down. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Makes the grab. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He'll throw it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's the handoff. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Oh, they're after him. Safe completion on the screen. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Working that left side now. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. And the Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia Tech. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Lost to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Ramsey. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Culliver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Stennis. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They've got it at the 37, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. On the run, it's Harris. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He'll start the third quarter with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Johns. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw on third. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
PAT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Then he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Pulls and fires complete. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Sometimes there's no substitute for old lady luck and having her on your side, and she just guided that ball out of bounds for the offense.
Man, I think that head coach, he just narrowly avoided having a heart attack. You can never afford turnovers, but especially not down in the red zone like that. This offense has got to do a better job of ball security.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
They're trailing by just 2 to New Mexico State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. The give to the tailback. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Bruins will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it on the counter. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Now the play fake. Just a hair too much on it for this big-arm sophomore quarterback. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. The screen, he can go. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Bruins send out the punt unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Off play action on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. The inside handoff. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Gives it on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Army toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we can go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. It's a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play. And a first down just outside the red zone. They're going back to the ground. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Fakes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Handoff from the gun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's the pressure. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
And the Bruins will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. And his first throw here is incomplete. How good have they been on 3rd down today, and another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Traore. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got a man, it's Longo. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Brought down on the play at the 35-yard line. Good out for a 1st down.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll try the left side. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day.
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed for days. But you better hang on to the football. I know you want to make big plays, those splash plays that can change games, but you better secure the football first.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Turning it on! And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man, it's Traore. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you could see it there, and you could see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, 4 on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quick release on the RPO. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Buckeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. Fakes to grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Virginia Tech. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Grabbed over the middle. It's Longo. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The Bruins will punt it away on fourth down. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. On the option, the pitch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.